Let's welcome PRT number 38, Team A, Helianthus, and Team B, Protagonist. Now, let's get started.
Team A, please briefly introduce your business model after the sound.
The future lies in renewable energy. Helianthus will make that happen. As an add-on to solar panels, Helianthus is a system of easily created and controlled solar mirrors. With our product, you can maximize efficiency and minimize maintenance. Retailing at $149, our product is looking to innovate and make renewables work.
Team A and B, please begin the 2 minutes PRT session after the sound.
There are already companies like solar panels optimized for absorbing energy and extremely efficient. How do you plan to compete with such companies that are already very well established in the industry and offer similar products to yours?
Well, the issue with conventional solar panels as of currently is that although that they are more profitable for the companies, they're not profitable for the people that use solar panels. As solar panels have become lost in efficiency over multiple hours of the day, therefore, there is a need for an innovation such as a solar panel add-on, an industry niche that has been left to the background for a long time now.
Okay, in that case, does your business idea incorporate exclusive technology? If not, how are you going to patent your technology or your business?
Well, we're definitely working on a patent. Although we haven't gotten one yet, we're definitely looking into it. And we bear similarities to some forms of technology like the heliostat. However, ours is unique in that it is the first to utilize public weather data and is also the first to take a technology like the heliostat and adapt it to fit both the domestic and commercial market.
Okay, in your proposal, you mentioned collaborations with several companies as online marketing strategies. How exactly do you plan on executing this? How do you incentivize these companies to collaborate?
For this phase, our main goal is to spread our product information as far as possible. We will collaborate and partner with organizations who focus on environment and sustainability. Then, we will employ a variety of different methods to leverage both online and offline marketing efforts. After that, Helianthus will pursue deals with solar installation companies with a common goal in mind, selling solar panels. We, in a win-win situation, will use our innovations to enhance solar panel production and customer satisfaction, and we can snowball
Team B,
this.
please briefly introduce your business model after the sound.
We are Protagonists, and we're here to present an online multi-platform AI therapy and interaction service. Billions around the world struggle with mental health issues and lack the ability to access the services. Protagonists aim to create a platform to help people live a happier and better life, improving on the disadvantages of traditional therapy such as social stigma and high
Team
price.
A and B, please begin the 2 minutes PRT session after the sound.
All the current VRs in the market, like Oculus Quest, can't capture facial expressions. However, eye contact, the patient's facial expressions, as well as their body language, is crucial for psychological service, since they account for 55% of conveyed meaning, according to the University of Texas. Your competitors already have a different option that does not need external expensive equipment to do online therapy. How will you address this?
Our starting point is mostly online therapy. You can access it on all devices, and it's easily accessible. All you need is have a phone or a computer. That's our main customer base. Second, to address the VR part, there are already companies like Facebook or Meta right now that have already developed technology that can sense the people's emotions, facial expressions, and their movements, and it's already developing technology.
Second question. How can you ensure the success of a technology dependent on the success of Meta's movement into VR? Doesn't this make this startup relatively risky and out of your control?
It does not, because that is only a part of our business. Our business actually, most of our customers, billions around the world that we are trying to serve who have mental health issues, is actually mostly online based. All you need is a computer, like we previously said, to access a website or an app be able to have easily accessible mental health services. And VR is just a part for our more middle class customers, and that is also a very good part in our business case because it is attached to a rapidly growing industry like yours.
All right, next question. What competitive advantage do you have over other competitors since everything you offer can be found online, such as YouTube for videos and mental health forums for communities?
Our metaverse incorporation of virtual reality sets us apart from our competitors as we can use technology such as systemic desensitization, which are not currently found in apps.
Now, would the assigned judges please start your questions after the sound?
Hello, Team Helianthus. This is Ted. My question is something about your production. Could you just tell me what is the biggest challenge for you to produce your product?
For our current concerns with producing our product, we have 3 issues we have to address: the monetary entry barrier, low brand awareness, and low brand loyalty. But we have resolutions for all 3 of these weaknesses. Number 1, for the monetary entry barrier, it's really not that much of a concern due to how simplistic in design our solar mirror is. Complexity is difficult for a startup, especially within the space of hardware. So the fact our product is simply a jack, radiation mirror, pump motor, mini computer, and its solar controller makes the development of said product cheap, allowing investors only funding the expansion of creating the product, rather than funding research and development. The second issue is low brand awareness. We will use different methods of advertising through the regular forms of marketing, organic marketing, Google Ads, event marketing, etc., leveraging our capability to increase solar efficiency and longevity at a cheaper price, emphasizing the idea being a tested formula used by many other companies, with ours taking a step in an innovation. Low brand loyalty is our biggest weakness, but we will patent our product, and we are in the process of doing such. And we are still the first to design such a product in this type, making us special and the first to do so.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. And another question is I have solar panels on my roof, and we have a lot of monkeys in my area. How do you say that? If I were your customer and the monkeys are around, and I have the solar panel on the top, how do you approach your customer, this kind of customer?
Oh, sorry, could you repeat that?
Okay, sure, yeah. I have a solar panel on my, on the roof, and also, we have lots of monkeys, in my area. Okay, so this is a customer situation. How would you approach to this kind of customers?
Oh, that's an excellent question. Unfortunately, our product is specifically designed to protect against severe weather. And I suppose monkeys can probably count as a form of severe weather in the sense that they can damage solar panels. So although our solar panels won't be able to predict the presence of monkeys, we will be able to severely mitigate the issue by covering the panels when they're not in use, such as during the nighttime, which could be when monkeys roam around the neighborhood.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. Thank you very much. Okay, I have to pass on to the Jerry. Thank you.
Okay, this question is for protagonist. How confident are you that your target customers accept the idea of developing and growing relationships virtually, meaning online? As you know, like most of the therapist, sessions, they're live, it's on site, so it's harder to develop relationships. So what do you think about this part?
So basically, it has been identified that young adults have the highest mental illness rates, and a reduction in household income is associated with increased risk for incident mental disorders. So target audience for our first website launch of AI therapy and social programs would be mainly low-income young adults, since they're the ones that require the most help and will be most likely to either spend money or time on our products.
And to add on that, the benefits of online is actually that there's a customer base who will have, we mentioned the idea of social stigma. And basically, online virtual AI therapy helps mitigate the effects of social stigma and can let people be able to better accept the idea of mental health services.
So you're saying that, okay, so what would you do if you have not reached the profitability? Because profitability, meaning that because this is I guess a new technology, new approach, with the Meta, and they already have this not proven technology. So what do you plan to do when you use all your cash or lose all your cash in the R&D?
We plan to quickly develop our consumer base. Basically, we a large part of our business case is actually established on it being spread on social media, meaning we spread awareness, like YouTube in its early stages. As soon as we spread awareness and people know a lot about our topic, we will start to bring in investors and invest into our servers and upgrade all of our technology so that we can offer the best experience for all of our customers.
Okay, thank you. I think that's the time we have.
Thank you to all the judges and the teams. The teams can now click on the link provided in the chat section and continue to room 2.
Good job, guys. Hopefully, there won't be any monkey-related questions in the next room.
Thank you. It was a
Good
very good
job and enjoy. There's going to be more. You're going to be inundated with more questions in the next room. So good luck.
Well, let's welcome PRT number 38. Team A, Helianthus, and Team B, Protagonist. Let's start our video.
Team A, please briefly introduce your business model after the sound.
The future lies in renewable energy. Helianthus will make that happen. As an add-on to solar panels, Helianthus is a system of easily created and controlled solar mirrors. With our product, you can maximize efficiency and minimize maintenance. Retailing at $149, our product is looking to innovate and make renewables finally work.
Team B, please briefly introduce your business model after the sound.
We are Protagonists, and we are here to present an online multi-platform AI therapy and interaction service. Billions around the world struggle with mental health issues and lack the ability to access such services. Protagonists aim to create a platform to help people to live a happier and healthier life, improving on the advantages of traditional therapies such as social stigma and hype.
Now, would the assigned judges please start your questions after the sound?
Hello, Helianthus and Protagonists. Welcome to the room 2. We're going to split this time into 2 halves. First half will be questions just for Helianthus, and then we'll switch for the second half to Protagonists. So Helianthus, let's jump in. I have a question about that price point you mentioned, $149. That seems awfully low for what, to me, as a layperson, seems very sophisticated in terms of these motors that track the sun and align the mirrors perfectly with the solar panels. Can you tell me about how you achieve such a low price?
Oh, sure. Actually, I'll turn this question over to my partner, Ethan.
Okay, I will answer this question. Sorry. The reason why the Helianthus solar radiation mirror is valued at only $149, while competitors solar panels are worth nearly double as much, is because the product we have designed, dubbed the solar mirror, is a system made of simplicity. A small single board computer with local weather data allows the mirror to track the sun's path and prevent damage toward the solar panels themselves. The materials are as follows: electric pump motor, a jack controlling the movement of the solar mirror, a solar radiation mirror commonly used in heliostats to create energy absorption. As such, the raw materials only cost $122, allowing us to have a profit margin of 20% while still maintaining a cheap price.
Okay, thank you for that. Another follow-up financial question. I think in your model you had maybe year 1, you had 23,000 sales, but then there was something about how that really just translates into 1,000 users. Is it something like 10 to 20 mirrors a pack? Did I understand that correctly? Because when I see 23,000 users in year 1, that's a big number and I always get skeptical.
Oh, the 23,000 refers to 23,000 unit sales. So that would be 23,000 individual products. But we would only need approximately 1,000 customers because each customer isn't just going to buy one product. They're going to buy an average of 23 products because the average residential home has around that many solar panels, and they'll need approximately 1 Helianthus per solar panel.
Okay, thank you for that. Vicky?
Yes, so my question is, what is your key competitive advantage versus existing solar panels? Because I do remember seeing solar panel that will also follow the sun.
Our product is a combination of the solar tracker, which is the what you're talking about that tracks the sun, and the tested and well-studied usage of solar radiation mirrors on solar panels by angling them. As such, our competitive advantage is that our product is cheaper than the solar tracker and more stable, while it is more efficient than angled solar mirrors.
Thank you for your answer.
But whenever I hear mirrors, I mean, everyone's talking about this new space telescope that's up there now. Mirrors are very delicate, very fragile, so they're difficult to transport and they have to be installed very carefully. So I think when you listed your cost of materials, you said about $120 and then you're charging $149. Where's the labor cost in all this? I think transporting and installing is going to eat up some of that margin.
Well, at least for the first few years of our financial projection, that cost will be part of our marketing strategy, so it'll fall under the marketing costs. Because part of our marketing includes free consultations and also free installations in order to incentivize residential customers to buy into our product.
Okay, thank you for that answer. We're out of time for Team A. We're going to switch over to Protagonists now. Protagonists, good for you for tapping into a very hot topic right now. Mental health is being discussed everywhere, which I think is a very good thing, and certainly a novel approach to take it into virtual reality and the meta. But with any application that talks about mental health, there's always the question about data privacy. So if I'm struggling with a mental issue and I go into your metaverse, what's going to protect my identity and my privacy in terms of talking about my issues?
First of all, our platform lets all its users, if you want to, you can be anonymous and you can register under a false name. And second of all, we will be, after we spread awareness about our product and service through social media, like Twitter or Instagram, we will start to get a lot of investors to invest in this, and we will definitely be upgrading our servers to encrypt and protect our data so that none of our information is leaked. It's all protected. This is one of our biggest parts of our business case, since we are trying to advocate for less social stigma so that people can be comfortable with accepting mental health services and live a better and happier life.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your answer. Vicky?
Yes. Are there any company in the market that's currently provide similar service as yours? Have you done market research? And how do you compete with them? How do you compare with them?
Okay, so the online therapy market is currently valued at 2.36 billion USD and is projected to reach 23.49 billion USD. So we selected, when we were doing our business value proposition, we selected a few major shareholders and potentially our competitors and used them as models. For instance, we analyzed Amwell's strategies and compared their service to ours, discovering that one of Amwell's biggest downsides is that the platform only provides live sessions and no messaging services between the meetings. This has led to patients' inability to seek help outside sessions. Users have often felt tired from the fixed and lengthy online therapy sessions. We aim to avoid these problems as our app centers around an AI-aided chatbot that not only emotionally accompanies users, but also provide a more customized treatment. In the big picture, we believe that we are better than our competitors in the online therapy industry because of our high accessibility, affordability, as well as our care for privacy, all the three which I am happy to elaborate on if needed.
And as a follow-up question, have you guys done, because you're dealing with people with mental health concerns or mental health issues, have you done a survey of your targeted customer, whether they would prefer online apps or to go into to see a doctor, a psychiatrist, or have you done any research on that?
Currently, our company is still in the stages of developing, so we have not yet continued have not conducted a real life survey. However, what we have done is we have done a lot of research on the mental health service section, and we've seen many past surveys conducted by other companies or by other agencies like the National Health Institute, that many people who are dealing with mental health issues, they often say that they are afraid that their mental health issues will be known by the public, and there's this big social stigma that everyone is afraid of. And Protagonists online services help mitigate that effective social stigma. And that's why we believe that many users will be fine with online therapy and they'll be more comfortable with taking our service over the traditional therapies.
Wait, so to add on, we also have the function that we allow users to like actually seek some real and professional therapists that will help the users for their mental health. Yeah.
So one-on-one sessions, basically.
Yes,
Yes.
that's correct.
Thank you.
And what are you going to do to prevent bullying?
We for the system of our product, we actually have the system that will detect some hateful comments or like violence comments or opinions. We will like block the users for like sending those comments on the chat.
Okay, thank you for your answer. We're out of time. Thank you to both teams for being here and good luck with the rest of the competition. Bye-bye.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Thank you.